We live in an age where the internet is a cornerstone of our daily lives. From social media to online shopping, the surface web is where most of us spend our time. But beneath this familiar facade lies another realm, hidden from the majority.
Imagine a place where information flows freely, shielded from the prying eyes of government and corporation. A place shrouded in secrecy, accessible only to those who know the way. This is the dark web. But what exactly is it? To understand, we first need to distinguish between the surface web, the deep web, and the dark web. The surface web is the visible part of the internet, the websites you visit every day, indexed by search engines like Google. Beneath this lies the deep web, vast and uncharted, containing private databases, academic resources, and many more. And deeper still, cloaked in layers of encryption and anonymity, lies the dark web.
The dark web's origins are rooted in the quest for privacy and free speech. It began with the development of Tor, or the Onion router, created by the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory in the mid-1990s. Initially, Tor was intended to protect U.S. intelligence communications online. Over time, this technology was released to the public, enabling anyone to browse the web anonymously. In its early days, the dark web was used for legitimate purposes such as protecting activities and journalists in oppressive regimes. However, as the technology evolved, so did its application, leading to proliferation and illicit activities. So, how does the dark web work? At its core is Tor, a network of volunteer-operated services that enables anonymous communication. When you access the dark web using Tor, your internet traffic is routed through multiple servers, each layer encrypting the data like layers of an onion. This process, known as onion routing, makes it incredibly difficult to trace the origin of the traffic. Websites on the dark web often use onion domain accessible only to Tor. Transactions on these sites are typically conducted using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, adding another layer of anonymity. Encryption is paramount, securing communication and transaction against prying eyes.
The dark web is a double-edged sword, home to both criminal activities and noble causes. On the darker side, it hosts illegal marketplaces where drugs, weapons, and stolen data are traded. Cybercriminals use it to buy and sell hacking tools and services. Human trafficking rings and terrorist organizations exploit its anonymity to operate covertly. Yet, the dark web is also a haven for privacy advocates, journalists, and whistleblowers. Platforms like SecureDrop allow sources to share information with journalists securely. In countries with oppressive regimes, the dark web provides a lifeline for free speech and dissent. Law enforcement agencies worldwide have made significant efforts to combat illegal activities on the dark web, taking down infamous marketplaces like Silk Road. While the dark web offers unparalleled privacy, it also poses significant risks. Users can inadvertently encounter illegal content, fall victim to scams, or become targets of cyber attacks. Law enforcement faces an uphill battle in policing this hidden realm, often struggling to keep up with the ever-evolving tactics of cybercriminals. The ethical considerations are complex. How do we balance the right to privacy with the need to prevent crime? As we look to the future, the dark web will likely become more sophisticated, with new technologies enhancing anonymity. Governments and tech companies may respond with stricter regulations and advanced tracking techniques, perpetuating the ongoing cat and mouse game between privacy advocates and law enforcement. Let's take a look at a victim of the dark web.
A few clicks, a few transactions. It's so easy. They won't even know it's me. You are under arrest for attempted hacking and fraud. Step away from the computer. Thank you for cooperating. We need to understand how you got involved in this. Let's start from the beginning. What led you to the dark web? I was desperate. I graduated college with a mountain of debt and no job prospects. A friend mentioned the dark web, said you could make quick money there. At first, I was just curious, but it sucked me in. What kind of activities were you involved in? Started with browsing. I saw all these forums and marketplaces. People selling drugs, counterfeit money, hacking services. I thought, if they can do it, why can't I? I bought a tool to hack into bank accounts. It was supposed to be easy money. And then what happened? It was a disaster. The tool was harder to use than I thought. I messed up and targeted the wrong bank. Their security was too tight. They traced the attempt back to me. Did you consider the consequences, the legal risks, the people you might hurt? I didn't think about it. I just saw the money. I thought I could outsmart everyone and get away with it. But I was wrong. So wrong. What were you thinking in that moment? I was terrified. I thought my life was over. And in a way, it was. Everything I had planned, gone. All because I wanted a shortcut. What would you say to someone considering going down the same path? Don't do it. The dark web is a trap. It promises you easy money and anonymity, but it's lie. You will lose more than you could ever gain. Your freedom, your peace of mind, even your life. I thought I could control it, that I was smarter than everyone else, but I was just a pawn. Now all I have was regrets. I hurt my family, betrayed my own values, and for what? A few dollars and a ruined life. Mark, you have a long road ahead, but acknowledging your mistakes is the first step. We can use your story to warn others. Maybe some good can come out of this. I hope so. If I can stop just one person from making the same mistakes, it might be worth it.
The allure of the dark web is powerful, but the consequences are real and devastating. Mark's story is a cautionary tale, a reminder that in the pursuit of easy solution we can lose everything. Thank you very much.
The dark web is a place of contrast, where the line between right and wrong blur. It is a realm where privacy and anonymity can protect the innocent and empower the guilty. As we navigate this complex digital landscape, one thing is clear: the dark web is here to stay, continually shaping and being shaped by the ever evolving battle between freedom and security. What does the future hold for this shadowy underworld? Only time will tell. For now, we can only continue to unveil its mysteries one layer at a time.